What is up, Empire fans? Empire Brick Studios back with part 14 of the Sullust mock build series. And first off, I gotta say that the last video said part 14, but I totally goofed up and it was 13. So this is actually part 14. If you're wondering why this video took so long to come out, it is because I've been waiting on parts. I've been getting a lot of stuff. I've been working a lot, and I've just been getting down on the mock. So let's jump into it. I don't even know where to start. Okay, so I'm gonna fix that. I just have those like that for a reason because I mostly have to pull off this battery pack to test lights and stuff and make sure everything's working the way it's supposed to. So by the finale, that'll be fixed. This will be covered. That'll be covered. And that remote is actually for the VIP room. And yes, this mountain is finally 95% finished. I have a few more. I pretty much ran out of cheese slopes, but I ended up just getting more just in that section right there. And then I just realized that the filler is going to show. So now I have to take that section right there and pull it out pretty much right on top of the bunker. So it covers all that. So all you see is just rock work. But I love this whole step up thing that I planned. And I love the how I use the tiles. It just, I don't know. I know it's not it's more clean than that right there. I kind of moved cheese slopes around to make it less uniform and more just rocky. But I don't know. I might fix that. I might not. The shield generator, it is not, okay, so it's wired in. I think all that's left is just running tiles all the way around, or I might just leave it as is. But I really wanted to include the shield generator, and yes, it lights up just in the center. But I'll save that for the finale, you know. If you guys just watched the haul video, I spent, or the last, I guess, yeah, the last haul, but the two sections of it, which were a crap ton of slopes and cheese slopes. Well, the first part from Lego.com all went to this mountain, and I feel like that is maybe 500 because I ordered 500 and it pretty much covered it. So, yeah. And Bricks and Wheels ordered me 500 more. Well, I guess my math was a little off because I used 500 and I still have that row and then the next row to go. So that's cool. I got 1,400 more slopes and cheese slopes on the way to finish this, finish that, and finish up that mountain, which I barely started on. But yeah, the other thing is, as you guys can tell, all the lava is finally finished. I'm so excited. And that is, if you watch the haul video, part 13, that is, it took 10,000, at least 10,000 trans red studs to cover that whole thing, and then that little bit right there. And I still have a cup of trans red studs left. So yeah, that is a lot of studs. So 10,000 right about there, maybe more, on top of just that and that. I have to say there's at least 25 to 30,000 trans red studs in here just in the lava. I don't even know how many slopes. What, 5,000? That's got to be another 500 or 600. There's gonna be at least 5,000 slopes in this mock. It's somewhere around there. I don't know. It's gonna be a lot. And then with the blue studs, I want to say there's at least a couple thousand. Just guess because I don't know. Speaking of that, I do want to show you this. So when I was at Bricks and Wheels, if you looked from where the hole is right there up, minus the little dishes and then the dish on top, and then the gray one right there, that was some little mock or something that someone made, and that was on the table. So I figured, oh, that'd be a good water vapor thing for sullust, and I really wish someone made another one so I could like stick it right there, so I have two of them. But I don't know, that actually works. That looks pretty good. Um, I guess I have a lot to show you guys. So I think I told you in the last update that I fixed that wire so that lights up again. I did some more wiring. So this light works, and it is completely removable. So when I'm ready to like move this mock. But yeah, gotta love that copper tape. Thank you, Jay. Subscribe to Rich Boy Jay, guys. The other thing is I got these, if you see the 1x2 trans clear, there is a light in there. But these sections aren't connected. It's basically with the wire right now. It's connected from the hanger to there to there. So I could just like light up that. But the batteries are dying in the control box. The battery box, there we go. The other thing is I'm actually glad to have this finished. I really wish I could have done a better job. But this platform, I originally designed it to just be like a weird square with tiles. And then I looked at it and I was like, that's not how it should be. So I took that section apart and I redid it, and I had some gray bricks laying around and some yellow plates. And I decided to make like a little road, and I actually like it. And the cool thing is these transclear cheese slopes, there's lights underneath. So you got 4 lights there, and there, which will all light up. And I'm probably going to put like a cargo container or a small cargo crate or something right here just to make it all legit. Yeah, that is a lot of trans red studs. Let's see. The other thing is this mock just looks so flat. Like, can you guys see this? I'm gonna scoot around. This mock just looks so flat. Ooh, there we go. This mock just looks so flat, and I think I'm gonna I have some plates laying around like that, and I think I'm gonna start doing plates so it looks like more rocky and rough terrain, and I'm gonna do like rock pieces so that like the troops can hide behind there if they need to. Like it's gotta look like sullust, and sullust is not a flat like smooth surface if you've played Battlefront. The other thing is I finished up this corner. This corner is completely done. I don't know when you guys saw it. It was probably like the first level last time you guys saw it, but it is completely finished. And I did put these plates on here for a reason, because I don't want to spoil the rooms, because there is a lot of cutouts. So yeah, that's just stuff to look forward to in the finale. But all the lights are done, all the wires are ran, and it's good to go. And it's all plated off. I'm so excited to have this done. And the figures and everything are already in there. But I want to wait to show you guys in the finale, which will be worth it. The other thing is, if you watch the hull, part of the hull from the Lego.com part, my grid plates came in, and this is exactly what my grid plates were for. It was for this part of the mountain, because this is the section where Lando goes through, and then there's going to be an AT head hanging here. And then there's going to be like a couple along here, like they're getting worked on and stuff like that. So I still have a little bit more plating to do. And yeah, I like wanted to move on to a different section. The other thing is, if you guys saw this mountain last, it had like different colors going up. Well, I took those off and I used those for a different part. And then I realized that like, at first I was going to just like have it be rocks here and then just do like dark gray bricks here, and then I realized that's too much work, that's too much money and parts. Not trying to be a cheapskate, but I decided to like kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Not in real life, not actually killing 2 birds, but what I mean is running the dark gray 1x4s with the studs, and the 1x whatever's available. That way, I know I'm doing a lot of moving around. That way, when you actually go through and see the cutout, it's all dark gray here instead of just like all randomly colored and stuff like that. So I still have this to finish. I kept this open because I had to steal some plates off of it for other parts of the mock. But I will close it. It's going to be closed by the finale. And I think the other reason why I wanted to keep this section open is because I think the way I designed these, they're like a little flimsy. I guess I should have like layered them like I did there, but I didn't really think about it at the time when I was building building the wall. So yeah, and I'm not going to go back and rebuild the whole thing, the whole wall. So I'm keeping this open, that way I can lay all my rock pieces in, and then I'll like close it off, which is not easy to do once you get to the last part, because then you're like, and then the whole thing could collapse. I don't know. You guys might be able to know. But yeah, guys, this is the mod so far. I know I did a lot of random talking, but I wanted to show you why it took so long for this video to come out. But that is just a good shot. That is a beautiful shot. I just wish the whole thing was done. So hopefully, I really wanted to make this the last update. Like in my head, this is supposed to be the last update. Like the rest of this was supposed to be finished. And then the 15th update was supposed to be the finale, but that's not going to happen. The goal was to get this done before the end of July 2019, because I got family coming at the end of July and I wanted to display the whole thing so they could see it. But I really don't think that's going to happen, because Bricks and Wheels said that with how much slopes I'm getting is going to take up to like 3 weeks. So I'd say before the end of August, I'd say like early to mid-August, this mock will be completely finished. So I think that's pretty much all I have for you guys. That's the other thing. I still need more shock troopers. Like, I got shadow troopers and a bunch of stormtroopers, but I only got one shock trooper. And I need more. Like, I think it'd be kind of cool. Playing Battlefront, it would be cool. Like, some of them have, like, the bigger blasters and the heavy backpacks. So I think it'd be really cool to, like, do one with, like, a heavy backpack and a big blaster or something. But, so I feel like the next step is going to be do layers. And this still comes apart in 2 base plate sections. And so I might just, like, do layers and rock pieces and stuff like that. Or I might just save that for, like, the finale. That way I could get the important stuff done, like that mountain and that and that. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I ordered is a hot, I don't even remember how many, but 1x4 with the studs on the side and dark gray. I don't really remember how many I ordered, but hopefully it's enough to at least finish this mountain. I'm probably going to have to do the same thing for that mountain, because that's going to be open. So you can see like most of the AT-AT, which means I think he said he had like a bunch of grid plates. Hopefully it's like that same amount to cover the same thing. But I gotta go back and play Battlefront and then just like look at it closely. I'm probably gonna have to do like some type of fake conveyor belt system, or like a big gray plate and have the AT-AT on it. At least like the body, the most of it. And make it look like it's getting worked on, because that's how it is in the game. Even though this mock is based off the first Battlefront, the Walker Assault on Battlefront. But I wanted to include stuff from Battlefront 2, because like I had the extra mountains and I couldn't figure out what to throw in these mountains anyways. And I was like, oh yeah, that'd be perfect. So that's what I'm doing. I got that for that, that for that. That's done. And that was a lot of filler, by the way. And I still haven't figured out what I'm doing for this corner. The Lego room's a mess. Don't really want to show it off. But I don't know what I want to do for this corner yet. Like, I'm probably going to do the same thing. Like, it's got to be that high. I'm probably going to do a bunch of cutouts, but not the same scenes. I got to do, like, different scenes and stuff like that. But it's all going to light up and be modular. But this is what I've been talking about. Like, everything is in 2 base plate sections except for the corners. And I did that for a reason, only because, like, I wanted these 2 base plates, which I already have. I wanted these 2 base plates to be another hanger. either a tie hanger or a TST hanger or just whatever. It's still processing in my head. The other thing is with this going to be a hanger, I might want to pull some of these plates off and do some either light gray or dark gray like road and snot like in the tie hanger. I think just not with black. I think like light gray would be really cool. And I think that's how it is in the game. There's just like a road type deal, and then you have like the hanger. And that brings me up to the next thing. I think I decided that I'm going to pull those tiles off, pull those plates off under those tiles, and do that in snot with some type of like pattern. The I don't know, the weird, I don't know how to describe it, but the like road patterns you would see on Sullust. So I might do that, which shouldn't take too long if I have the parts or if I could get the parts. But I'm just, yeah, I kind of decided. And I also need those tiles for like interior anyways. So that's on the list. And that's kind of like what I did there. Like I did that and snot this platform. Like I really like it, and I included some white. I really wish I could have included like, or not white, but yellow. I really wish I could have included white, but it is what it is. I think if you guys from the last video, those lights do light up, so that's going to be lit. That's going to be lit. Light, like it's, I'll have to show you in the showcase part of the mock, but that is not till the finale, and that is still like maybe a month away. So if I don't upload for another month, hopefully the rest of this will be done. I'm really trying not to like take forever, but parts take a while to come in depending on where you get them. Like Lego.com took like 3 weeks to get those parts in, so I may have to just like hit Bricklink or whatever. Bricks and Wheels did help though, because they did have a lot of these plates which actually help do the terrain. That's why I like jumped on the train when I got those huge bags full of plates. I organized everything, organized all my filler, and I just got to work on like these last 2 terrain pieces. And one of the things I did is just like pretty much start the flow of the lava, and then I could just like plate the rest, and it's just perfect. It's just too flat though, so I'm gonna do like use some of those slopes and stuff, or not, yeah, the wedge plates. There we go. Use the wedge plates and just kind of create designs if I can, so it's not so flat. I just got to figure out the best way to do it. But this is all I pretty much have for you guys. I'm really loving how this mock is turning out. I will do a small light up portion, but it's basically only going to be like that and then like that, but okay. And that's what I mean. So, but I'm just glad to have like that finally covered in studs. So I just can't wait till like that one's lit and that one's lit. And then like all the lights are on, like the lights for that mountain, that one, and then on the platform right there, as well as like everything else. Like this thing is barely lit because the batteries are dying. The other thing is I fixed all those lights. I don't know if I showed you guys last time, but I figured I'd tell you again. I fixed all those blue lights. They weren't working for a while, and I thought I wasn't going to run them, and then I was like, screw it. I got the rest. I got like all these spare LEDs laying around. So I'm just going to fix those lights, and I actually did a really good job. And the copper tape really helped. So with that being said, I'm headed out. I hope you guys loved the video. This is a long-ish video. So, I don't know when the next update's gonna be. Probably maybe the end of July, maybe August, like early August, whenever I get this mock done, because that's the goal. So the 15th update is gonna be the last update. I got one more haul video whenever those parts from Bricks and Wheels comes in, because it's still, I think it's all coming from like Germany. So yeah, it's gonna be a while. Anyway, I'm headed out. And remember, guys, keep on building.